Okay, so I was asked to give an example of like a keto diet versus the low-fat diet using breakfast, because I see a lot of people having their keto coffee with their eggs and a piece of toast. And so this is where you kind of are confused in the whole purpose of this diet. So I broke it down into your macros of protein, fats, and carbs. And so what the keto diet is it's a low carb diet, which means this here on this side is gonna be your keto. Of course, it's not gonna work. Okay, so here, this circle represents the keto / we'll say low carb diet, okay? And then you have your carbs over here. So what the keto diet does is it makes sure that you get your protein, and on your secondary, you're getting higher fats and low carbs. So you don't want to eat these if you can avoid it. Now, if you eat these and you're still hungry, or if you're eating these and you just want to take a few bites of these, go for it. Don't sit there and deny yourself something that you really, really want, because that's how you binge. You avoid these, and then all of a sudden you're only eating pancakes for breakfast, and you don't want to do that. So the other side of it is you can have your protein and carbs for breakfast, and you do a low-fat diet. So this here is your low-fat diet, and that's what it consists of. Now, you notice in both of these, you always have your protein. Always have your protein. Protein's always going to be number one. So your number one is here, and then you can decide whether you want to go low fat or low carb. But what you cannot do is you cannot have your toast, your eggs, and avocado. This is when you are doing your carbs and your fats with your protein, and this is why people are having a plateau, or they're getting confused on why their weight isn't being managed properly, and it's because you haven't picked whether you're going to go low fat or low carb. You really, in any diet, whichever way you choose, need to pick one or the other. This is why pizza is known as a big cheat meal, because when you're thinking of pizza, you have your pepperoni, and then you have your cheese, and then you have your dough. So that is all three of your food groups that you're eating at one time, which is why it's called a cheat meal, because technically you're combining all your groups, and so you don't want to do that very often. So as much as you can avoid basically eating this combination all together, then you shouldn't have a plateau in your diet. But you have to be conscious. If you're gonna have some avocado with your eggs, skip out on the toast. It's not that difficult. If you want to try keto coffee to see if that helps with your hunger during the day, have it with eggs, skip out on the pancakes. If you want pancakes and you've been thinking about pancakes for a long time, don't add your butter to them. If you want biscuits and you want biscuits and sausage, that's great. Don't put your butter and cheese on them. This is kind of a give and take relationship, but that is the main breakdown of a diet. It's really, like I said, not that complicated when you can see a big picture like this, where you have your protein, your carbs, and your fats. You're either gonna go protein and carbs or protein and fats, just not all of them. Hopefully this explains it a little bit better, and let me know if you have any questions.